Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to learn something about styles. Now, whenever you are designing an application, you have some elements onto here, and to specify the properties of each and every element we go inside the properties and we are going to change the property of each and every element, and it actually becomes a tedious task to go ahead and change the property of each and every element. So whenever let's say if you have same set of elements and you want to apply the same style to each and every element, then instead of just going into properties and changing each and every style or changing each and every attribute, you could just simply use the concept of styles. So in order to understand the concept of styles in a more better way, let's go ahead and add some text onto our screen. So let's say this is first last text, this is second last text, and let's say this is the third one. So now let's say if you want to apply the styles to all of the three, so one thing which you could do is that simply select it, go to properties, and then you could apply style to the first one, then you could do the same with the second one, and then you could continue doing on. Now let's say you have like 20 elements on your screen to which you want to apply style. Now it is a tedious task to go ahead and assign each and every widget or each and every large text a property. So in order to avoid that, we use styles. So in order to use styles, the first thing which you need to do is that you need to go to this values folder and you need to right click on it and you need to create new values resource file. So let's name this as my style.xml. So once you have the file name, we click OK, and as you could see, the file has been created for us. Inside this file we need to create our new style. So in order to do that, we go in between these two resources tag and then we specify the style here. So we type style and let's name the style as, let's say we want to make everything blue, so we type my blue. So my blue is basically a style which sets the color of each and every text view to, let's say, blue. So inside this style we specify what kind of style we want to apply. So we type in here item name and then we type in Android, and let's say we want to set the layout width, so we type layout width, and let's say if we want to make the layout width to wrap content, so we close the tag and inside these tags we type wrap content. Now if you want to do the same with the layout height, we simply type item name equals Android layout width, close the tag, and within the tag type wrap content, and actually this should be height, not width. Okay, now once we have applied the height and the layout to the style, let's say we want to change the text color to, let's say, gray. So we type item name equals Android, and basically inside the item name we need to specify the property which we want to change. So in this case, Android text color, we close the tag and we assign the gray color, so that is nothing but #EF. So this is going to assign the gray color value to the text. And now let's say we want to change the background to blue, so we type item name Android background, close the tag, and specify the color in between these two tags. So for blue, let's say 006699. So as you could see, the color which we typed in is going to appear here. So once this is done, we are done with applying the style. Now in order to actually apply the style to the text view, we switch to the main content here, and inside the properties we have a property which is called as style. Now if we select the large text and inside style, if we specify @style/myblue, it is going to apply the style for it. But one more way of applying style is you could go into this text right here and you could go inside the first text view. You could go into this text view right here and type style, and inside it you just need to mention the style. So we type @style and myblue. So we do the same with each and every text view. So we copy it, go inside here, as well as the third one. So now if we switch to design view, as you could see, the style has been applied to each and every text view. Now let's say by using the traditional approach of going and changing the property of each and every large text, let's say if you want to update the properties of all of these large text, so without changing each and every element right here, what you could do is you could simply switch on to style, and let's say if you want to change the color to something new, so let's say 009966. So now if we switch back here, as you could see, the color has now changed to green. So instead of applying or instead of making changes to each and every text view by using a style, you could make one change which applies to all. And also one more thing which I need to mention is that you could also use inheritance inside the style. So in order to understand the concept of inheritance in style, let's say you want to make a new style which you want to make it similar to the my blue, but you want to introduce a slight change, but you want to increase the size of the text. So first thing which we do is that inside the name we type my blue, then give a dot, and then give the name of the new style which we want to introduce. So let's say it is big blue, so we type big blue here, then close it, and inside it we specify the style. So we type in item name in order to specify the size or in order to specify the style, and as we want to change the text size, we type Android text size. We close the tag and we assign the text size as, let's say, 30 SP. So now once this is applied, as you could see, there is no change in here at all, and that is because you also need to make changes to the XML. So you switch to the XML view, and instead of this my blue, now we are going to type my blue.big blue, and we are going to copy the same style for each and every text view. So once this is done, and when you switch to the design view, as you could see, the size of each and every large text has increased. So that's basically what are styles and why they are used for. So basically styles are used when you want to manage the styles of each and every widget which is present on your activity. So that's it for this tutorial, and I hope you guys understood what are styles and why they are used for. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you.